Thank you, Brian. I just wanted to make sure that you know that the SIGGRAPH team that's on site and has been working for over 2 years to put this conference on is largely composed of volunteers. So all the venue chairs, myself, we volunteer our time, and we work very closely with our contracting team, who is also members of our team, and they're the ones that do all the logistical support and make things happen. So I just wanted to let you know that the sense of family runs not just through the volunteer community here. It also includes our contractors as well. And that's one of the big reasons why we come back year after year and volunteer our time to make this conference happen. So I'm going to give you a lot of nuts and bolts kind of things. I'm sure that Brian is going to be able to give you a handout on all these things. But SIGGRAPH stands for this Special Interest Group on Graphics for and Interactive Techniques. This is our 38th conference. And our four major components, or four major communities that we try and reach out to are the technology people, which are our researchers, the production people, which actually create content in either films or games or whatever, our artistic community, which is self-explanatory, and also our business community. So those are the four legs that the conference stands upon. For many years, we served three of those very well, with the business community being exposed largely on the exhibition floor. This year, we started out something new called the SIGGRAPH Symposium, and it was a full-day event on Sunday where leaders in the business side of the house met together and discussed common problems that everybody was facing and tried to come up with some common solutions. They also tried to think of ways to do business just a little bit differently. And I think that fed in very well with our keynote speaker yesterday, Cory Doctorow, who gave a really fantastic talk, mostly concerning copyright and how copyright should really serve the artists. And the artists in this case could be the production houses themselves, because they're the ones that invest in the money to make the artist's vision realized. So let me just give you some numbers on the conference. We have 156 exhibitors on the show floor, over 40,000 square feet of exhibit space. 73 are non-U.S. exhibitors, or roughly half of the people that we have down there. 17 companies are represented, and 32 of those are Canadian companies, which is over 100% increase over last year's numbers. Finally, there are 40 first-time exhibitors on the show floor, which is about 26% of our total. So I know that you're going to go down there and do a show floor walkthrough, so you're getting at all the details from them. Let's see, what else? Just to follow my notes here, amazingly enough, just to get back to the sense of community, the Making It Home theme was just not a marketing ploy. It really, truly is how a lot of us feel about SIGGRAPH. I'm not sure if anybody saw my introduction at the keynote yesterday, but a longtime volunteer, Robert Berg, who passed away 2 years ago, was really the embodiment of the sense of SIGGRAPH as family and SIGGRAPH as home. I mean, he put his all into this conference, gave a lot to it, and he didn't have a lot to give monetarily, you know, but he paid his own way to come to the show a few times, and he really, you know, developed technologies and to show in the studio. And, you know, that is the sense, that is really the personification of the entire SIGGRAPH essence was in this one guy. And his passing actually left a large hole in our community. And normally, you know, someone at Robert's level of expertise, not a company head, not a research lab head, you know, their passing is sort of not felt in the general realm in, you know, other technology conferences. But, you know, with our makeup here and the sense of family and the sense of community, I mean, that left a hole larger than what his position would have, you know, deemed it to be. And it's something that, you know, that can't be filled. So I just wanted to really drive that home, that we're a little bit different here. And if you take a look at our attendees, you can see that we go the gamut from fine artists who just really know how to use the tool, don't know what's behind it, to the people who are the tool creators. And the rest of this stuff on this sheet is just basic numbers and facts, so I'll let Brian give them to you. But I want to introduce two of our committee chairs who are here. Hughes Hoppy, who is the Technical Papers Chair. So Hughes, his purview is the actual people that are pushing the envelope, making the tools better, thinking of new ways to do things. They're the guys that have the equations in the talks, you know, and that's pretty much the best way to do that. So users will be available after our get-together, so you can actually go and talk to him directly. The other venue chair who's here is Josh Groh. Josh Groh is the Computer Animation Festival chair, and the tool user. These are the guys that make the movies, you know, that you go out and see. So he showcases the end product. So you can see, you know, here are two ends of the spectrum here. And anyway, I'll turn it back over to Brian. And I hope you have a great day. And if anybody didn't get a pin, come and see me. I've got a couple more in my pocket.